CTV News at 5 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. The fallout from Tuesday's ferry crash at Duke Point showed up today in a big way with long lineups at Departure Bay. It's Nanaimo's only major terminal in service right now, and it'll be the only one for months. Today, the cars were backed up all the way to the highway with thousands of passengers trying to get going on one of the busiest travel weeks of the year. Across town at Duke Point, the damage to the dock is still being assessed. And even though we're still not allowed on the site, tonight we can show you what the damage looks like. CTV's Chandler Grieve has the story.
The Duke Point ferry terminal sits empty. No ferries, no travelers, and no workers trying to fix the damage caused by the coastal inspiration.
We're still doing a full assessment to determine exactly what needs to be repaired, and then we can start making our plans to conduct the repairs.
You can tell basically that's the bolt pattern of that one right there. You can see
the only visible damage above the water is this empty portion of the dock where a fender pad once was. But BC Ferries says there's more than meets the eye.
Well, there was significant damage to the dock at Duke Point. There was damage to the apron, to the hinges, to the ramp abutment structure. The whole ramp was actually pushed backwards. So there are quite a few things that we do need to repair.
At the other end of Nanaimo, the Departure Bay terminal is feeling the effects of Duke Point's closure as the terminal has turned into a winding maze of frustrated travelers.
terrible.
Why is that?
Well, the wait. Well, they got lineups way back into Nanaimo, and it's just one guy directing traffic doesn't know what the other guy directing traffic is doing.
Line up quite all the way down from Stewart Avenue to the highway. Down, yeah, it's a bit of a wait.
We recognize that we now have two major routes going in and out of Departure Bay. So obviously Departure Bay Terminal is busier than it has been when it only has one route.
And it's only going to get worse. Reservations for the Departure Bay to Horseshoe Bay sailing tomorrow are all booked, except for the 6:30 a.m. and 9 p.m. sailings. BC Ferries is saying it will be months before Duke Point reopens. Transport Canada will now be looking into the crash. Investigators will board the Coastal Inspiration tomorrow to conduct an initial analysis. The original report from BC Ferries was that the hard landing was caused because of an electrical malfunction in the system designed to dock the vessel, but they say they've made sure the failure won't happen on other vessels.
Joins us now live in our Mid-Island Bureau in Nanaimo with more. Chandler, what's the sense you're getting from people in Nanaimo? How do they feel about losing one of their major ferry terminals indefinitely?
Hudson, that all depends on who you talk to. People who are lined up for blocks today on Stewart Avenue were fuming, saying that Departure Bay simply can't handle this amount of traffic, and they are angry that BC Ferries isn't able to get Duke Point back up and running in a matter of days.
What's the word from City Hall in Nanaimo? Mayor John Rattan has been a vocal critic of ferries in the past.
Hudson, this time Mayor Rattan is cutting the BC Ferries a bit of slack. He says the fleet just seems to be getting hit with a bit of hard luck, and it always seems to be happening just before a busy travel weekend, such as the one coming up. Hudson?
All right, well, the timing is not good. Chandler Grieve live in Nanaimo. Chandler, thanks.